I was always told to never stop dreaming. Our dreams take us away from the mediocrity in the world. It's like an escape from the ordinary. The world is filled with noise and distraction, and it's easy to lose sight of the things you want. I believe to follow true passion is to follow real love. You begin to feel blinded by the idea of just going all in on what you want. At the start of the coronavirus, I thought nothing of what was actually going on in the world. There was never a thought in my mind that this could possibly end my last college basketball season. I just kind of kept living my life. Then when I found out I'll never put that jersey back on, I had so many emotions that were really uncontrollable. I mean, I cried, I laughed, I even separated myself from my friends and my family. I did things emotionally that I've never done. But to be honest, the more I thought about everything and why it's happening, the less I worried about the things I lost. And then sooner or later, the things I lost turned into things I gained. But that's just because I'm a heavy believer and things happen as they're supposed to. I feel like this has become one of the most vital times in my life. I'm really seeing how I react to different situations and what I can do every day to push myself.
Way too close for Logan, tackle his ass.
People have this tendency to create excuses for everything. And I love the idea of being able to progress in my craft in the scariest and hardest time to actually do so. The hard truth is, nobody cares about your excuses. I probably look at this situation a lot differently than most people, but I've always welcomed adversity and hard times into my life because it's so interesting to learn things about myself that I never actually knew. And I truly feel like there are two things that have prepared me for this more than anything. And that's my first and second love. My parents and basketball. My mom and dad always allowed me to dream big. Bigger than myself, actually. They supported anything I wanted to do, and they were lenient about how I wanted to go about it. And basketball. It just gave me the opportunity of falling in love with losses and learning from them. It's important to try and find out who you are. And it's more important to invest in yourself when you do start to learn who you are. With all of this being said, this pandemic has been the perfect fight of what do I want and how bad do I want it. I challenge all of you to try and find out what you want and stop being scared to make that first step. Stop making those excuses for why things aren't happening. You might have been given a worse situation than the next person, but you can't keep relying on that being the sole reason you aren't becoming the person you want to become. And finally, you have to believe that something different than what has happened for the last however million years can actually happen. Give yourself a little more credit and start making things happen. And again, never stop dreaming.
Would you talk to me a little louder? And about that, I don't wanna be in this without you. 'Cause I like the way when you're around in the morning, and I love the way that we fit out when it gets boring. You're the one I talk to when I hit my lows.
I'm happy, man. I'm excited. Everything happening is just surreal, man. So.